Welcome back to the channel. We got a fun article today. It's titled 15 one-hit wonders from the 80s that still get stuck in our heads. Remember when cassette tapes were king and hair was bigger than their dreams? The 80s gave us some unforgettable musical moments, especially from artists who blazed brightly but briefly on the charts. These one-hit wonders may have disappeared from the spotlight, but their catchy tunes remain permanently lodged in our brains decades later. From synth pop earworms to power ballads that still make us reach for the hairbrush microphone, these songs defined a generation and continue to pop up in movies, commercials, and our shower singing sessions. Up first is Dexy's Midnight Runners song, Come On Eileen. Those infectious fiddles and the unforgettable Too-Ra, Loo-Ra chorus made this 1982 hit impossible to forget. The song knocked Michael Jackson's Billie Jean off the top spot and became an anthem for awkward school dances everywhere. Dexy's Midnight Runners actually had several hits in their native UK, but American audiences only embraced this Celtic-inspired tract. The band's distinctive overalls and bandanas look was almost as memorable as the song itself. 4 decades later, Come On Eileen still packs wedding dance floors and appears in countless movie soundtracks. The moment those first few notes play, resistance is futile. You'll be singing along whether you want to or not. Up next is a-ha's Take On Me. That soaring falsetto note, Norwegian band a-ha struck gold with this synth-pop masterpiece in 1985. The revolutionary pencil sketch animation music video showing lead singer Morten Harkart breaking through the pages of a comic book became a MTV staple. The track took 3 attempts to become a hit, only catching fire after the groundbreaking video was released. The song's demanding vocal range makes it both a karaoke challenge and favorite. a-ha continued releasing music and maintained popularity in Europe, but American audiences only remember this singular hit. The song found new life when featured in movies like Deadpool 2 and through acoustic covers that showcase its underlying melodic strength. Up next is Flock of Seagulls' song, I Ran. With their outlandish haircuts that defied gravity and common sense, a flock of seagulls became the poster children for 80s new wave aesthetics. Their 1982 hit combined space-age synthesizers with an irresistible chorus that captured the era's futuristic obsessions. Lead singer Mike Score's asymmetrical hairdo became so iconic that the band's distinctive look often overshadowed their musical contributions. The music video featured mirrors everywhere, enhancing the otherworldly vibe of both the song and their image. Today, mentioning a flock of seagulls inevitably leads to hair jokes, but the song's hypnotic pull remains undeniable. Its atmospheric sound continues influencing modern synth pop and appears regularly in film and television. Up next is Nina's song 99 Luftballons. German singer Nina created an unlikely Cold War protest anthem that conquered American airwaves despite being mostly sung in German. The 1983 hit told the story of balloons mistaken for UFOs, triggering nuclear war, a catchy tune with a deadly serious message. An English version called 99 Red Balloons was recorded but didn't capture the magic of the original. The contrast between the upbeat melody and apocalyptic lyrics perfectly encapsulated the nuclear anxiety of the decade. Nina remained a superstar in Germany with multiple hits, but international audiences only embraced this single song. Its anti-war message and distinctive sound ensure it remains relevant and recognizable across generations as more than just an 80s novelty. Up next is Soft Cell's song Tainted Love. Originally recorded by Gloria Jones in 1964, Soft Cell's synth-heavy 1981 cover transformed this soul track into a new wave classic. The stark electronic arrangement and Mark Allman's passionate vocals created an instantly recognizable sound that defined early 80s club music. The song's distinctive synth hook takes just 3 notes to lodge permanently in your brain. Soft Cell extended the track on their album by merging it with the cover of the Supremes' Where Did Our Love Go, creating an epic dance melody. Despite releasing other singles, including the excellent Say Hello, Wave Goodbye, American audiences only remember Soft Cell for this one massive hit. The song has been covered countless times and sampled extensively, particularly its iconic opening electronic riff. Up next is Men Without Hats' song, The Safety Dance. We Can Dance If We Want To became an oddly defiant anthem in 1983 thanks to Canadian group Men Without Hats. The quirky music video featuring lead singer Ivan Doroschuk prancing through a medieval village with a dwarf in jester's clothing became an MTV staple. Contrary to its silly appearance, the song actually protested bouncers who were cracking down on new wave dancing styles in clubs. The S-shaped hand gesture from the video became a cultural touchpoint even for people who didn't know the song's origin. With its bouncy synthesizers and call and response chorus, Safety Dance remains instantly recognizable at retro nights. The bands continued making music but never again captured the bizarre magic that made this song a worldwide hit. Up next is Tony Basil's song Mickey. Cheerleader chants never sounded so catchy. A 38-year-old choreographer and dancer, Tony Basil, became an overnight pop sensation with this 1982 earworm. The cheerleader-themed music video featured Basil in a cheerleader outfit, complete with pom-poms, helped the song climb to number 1. Few listeners realized Basil was already an accomplished dancer who had worked with Elvis Presley and appeared in films like Easy Rider. The song was actually a cover originally titled Kitty by UK group Racy, but Basil changed the gender and name, adding the iconic cheerleader chants. The result was undeniably catchy. That "Oh Mickey, You're So Fine" chorus has been stuck in our heads for decades. The song regularly appears in films and commercials whenever a burst of 80s energy is needed. Up next is Tommy Totone's song Jenny. Tommy Totone inadvertently created a nationwide prank phone call phenomenon with this 1981 pop power hit about a phone number found on a bathroom wall. People with the unfortunate number 8675309 in various area codes faced endless calls asking for Jenny. Some embraced the fame while others had to change their numbers. The song's genius lies in its simplicity, a catchy guitar riff, straightforward lyrics, and a phone number chorus that's impossible to forget once heard. Lead singer Tommy Heath delivers the vocals with just the right amount of lovesick desperation. Businesses with this phone number now consider it a marketing asset. The band never charted again in a meaningful way, but they created something rare, a song so memorable that it permanently altered how people view a specific string of digits. Up next on the list is After the Fire's song Der Kamasuur. British band After the Fire scored their only hit with this 1983 English adaptation of the Austrian musician Falco's German-language original. The combination of spoken word verses, catchy choruses, and that unmistakable "Don't Turn Around, uh-oh" hook created an international sensation. The lyrics reference drug deals and police surveillance, though many English-speaking listeners miss these darker themes. The band's blend of new wave, reggae influences, and German phrases made it distinctively unusual on American radio. Falco later had one-hit wonder with Rock Me Amadeus. After the Fire disbanded shortly after their success, making Der Kamasuur their lasting legacy. The song's influence lives on in various samples and covers, including a version by Kylie Minogue. Up next on the list is Modern English's song I Melt With You. This 1982 post-punk gem has soundtracked countless movie romantic moments, despite lyrics that actually reference nuclear apocalypse. Modern English created the perfect blend of new wave energy and romantic yearning that transcended its dark origins to become a timeless love song. The track gained popularity in America through college radio and MTV, though it only reached number 78 on the Billboard charts. Its true impact came years later through film appearances, most notably in the 1983 movie Valley Girl, and later in a Burger King commercial. Modern English continued making music but never replicated the song's massive appeal. The band sometimes expressed frustration that this one hit overshadowed their broader catalog, though they've embraced its enduring popularity and the royalties it continues to generate. Up next is Rockwell's song Somebody's Watching Me. Paranoia never sounded so funky. Kennedy Gordy, son of Motown founder Berry Gordy, recorded under the name Rockwell to avoid accusations of nepotism. His 1984 hit featured childhood friend Michael Jackson on the chorus, creating an irresistible blend of creepy and catchy. The song's music video enhanced its voyeuristic theme with shower scenes and mysterious eyes peering through windows. Many listeners initially thought the entire song was performed by Jackson due to his distinctive voice on the chorus. Rockwell never managed another hit despite his famous connections. The song found new life decades later through commercials and samples. Its themes of surveillance and privacy concerns remain surprisingly relevant in our modern age of digital monitoring and social media. Up next is The Vapors' song Turning Japanese. British new wave band The Vapors created a frenetic 1980 hit with this distinctive oriental sounding riff and quirky lyrics. Despite urban legends claiming the song was about self-pleasure, which the band denied, it became an international hit before the group disbanded after just 2 albums. The song's energetic guitar work and frantic vocals perfectly captured new wave's nervous energy. Its title and musical motifs would likely face criticism for cultural stereotyping if released today. The Vapors were discovered by The Jam's Bruce Foxton and seemed destined for bigger things. Despite the song reaching the top 10 in several countries, the band split in 1982. They eventually reunited in 2016 after decades apart, finding a new audience for their short but influential catalog. Up next is Katrina and the Waves' hit Walking on Sunshine. Few songs capture pure joy as perfectly as this 1985 hit. Katrina and the Waves created the ultimate feel-good anthem with its bright horns, upbeat tempo, and Katrina's powerful vocals celebrating the euphoria of new love. The band actually formed in Cambridge, England, though Katrina was American. They had been releasing music for years before this breakthrough hit. The song's enduring popularity in commercials, movies, and as a mood lifter has generated substantial royalties for the band. While technically not true one-hit wonders, they won Eurovision in 1997 with Love Shine a Light. American audiences primarily remember them for this single song. Its sunny disposition makes it perfect for montages and advertisements. The song reportedly earns hundreds of thousands in licensing fees annually. The next song on today's list was musical youth song Pass the Dutchie. 5 Birmingham teenagers, the youngest just 11, created this reggae pop phenomenon in 1982. The song was actually a cover of Pass the Coochie by Mighty Diamonds. The lyrics changed from marijuana references to food to make it radio friendly. Many listeners missed that Dutchie referred to a cooking pot, not drugs, allowing the song to become a family-friendly hit despite its origins. The group's youth and charm made them novelty stars with their coordinated dance moves and adorable performances on TV shows. Musical Youth became the first black artist to be played on MTV. Despite follow-up singles, the group disbanded in 1985 as the boys hit puberty. Their legacy lives on through this single track, which continues appearing in movies and TV shows decades later. And the final song on today's list is Big Country's song In a Big Country. Scottish rockers Big Country created a sound all their own by making guitars mimic bagpipes on this 1983 hit. The song's soaring patriotic feel and memorable In a Big Country Dreams Stay With You chorus became their signature despite a solid career in the UK. Frontman Stuart Adamson's innovative guitar technique created the band's distinctive Celtic rock sound. The music video featured the band driving through the Scottish countryside in a vintage Land Rover, perfectly matching the song's expansive, adventurous spirit. Though they continued releasing well-received albums throughout the 80s, American audiences never embraced their later work. Tragically, Adamson took his own life in 2001 after battling alcoholism. The song's uplifting message about perseverance now carries additional poignancy given his personal struggles. Alright, there you have it, 15 one-hit wonders from the 80s that still get stuck in your heads. If you enjoyed today's video, please take a second to hit that thumbs up like button and let me know which one of these 15 songs is your favorite. I'd be interested to hear from you. And if you really enjoy this sort of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. You can go ahead and hit that subscription button, ring that notification bell, and make these videos a regular part of your day. We try to put out 2 to 3 videos per day, so there's always something fun and fresh for you to watch. I thank you for watching this one to the very end. I'm Brian Kingsbury. We'll talk to you on the next one. Bye.